And we live. We are live right now. Let's do it the right way, people. How y'all doing? We're going to get the brunch show started. Let's do it.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. 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 Everybody, good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. Everybody, good brunchin'. You are tuned into the Good Brunchin Podcast. Good Brunchin.
People, good brunchin'.
Yo, what up,
Brunchin',
though?
we are here.
What up, though?
People, welcome to the Good Brunchin Podcast. We are here Monday through Friday, live 12 to 1. And then we also on GS Radio. Shout out to yesterday. It was our first day on GS Radio. We are on GS Radio every Monday. So y'all make sure y'all catch us on there. We are here today. It's your favorite host, Builder Billionaire, Ace Brown, and Tamika's in the building. She is doing some things backstage real quick, but she will be with us today. But people
Got to do her job. She got to do her job.
Yeah, she doing what she do. She doing what she do. But people, make sure y'all follow us on all platforms at the Good Brunchin Podcast. Make sure you share, tell a friend to tell a friend. You ever want to go back and catch some of the old episodes, y'all can go ahead and do that right here. And or on YouTube. I mean, on YouTube, go catch it on there. But brother, what's going on with you, man? How's everything? Everything good, man? What's up?
Everything's good, man. Just trying to, slow motion with it. Sometimes you gotta bounce back to bounce forward. So this is one of them bounce back times. But got some things lined up. Was asked, which I got to talk to you about. We asked to possibly do a show upcoming in Atlanta.
Okay.
Someone get let out. So that and just trying to work. This week I'll be in Virginia Beach. Thursday I'll be in Virginia Beach. So if you in the Virginia Beach area, come on out. Or you know somebody in the Virginia Beach area, come on out. I'll be at Dave and Buster's in Virginia Beach.
Yeah, that's what's up, my man. Ace is gonna be in Dave and Buster's, so make sure y'all go check him out. And it's crazy you asked me about this weekend. So.
What's good? It's your boy Pinnacle. Reminding you it goes down Sunday, May 19th for the second annual Inglewood Car Show, powered by Excalibur Car Club and Harmon Concierge and Event Planning. And I'm telling you, last year was a movie. Last year was sold out. So make sure you're in the building Sunday, May 19th, all right? At Depot Square Park in Inglewood, New Jersey. Shout out to the cuz, Billy the Billionaire Gilbert. He will be hosting alongside music by yours truly, the Union DJ Zone, DJ Pinnacle. So make sure you're in the building. Let's have some fun. I see you there. Say no more.
I'm telling you, people, y'all better be in the building.
Yeah.
May 19th. This weekend is going down the Inglewood Car Show.
Sunday.
Sunday's gonna be crazy, man. I can't wait. Shout out to my man Cash, the angry producer, bringing this whole thing together. Last year was sold out, was looking crazy. The cars was up. Them things was out there. I'm talking about cars. Don't keep it.
And if you don't know anything about a car, just walk by, admire it, and keep your thoughts to yourself. Keep your comments to yourself. Don't know that don't nobody want to tell me.
Your tires ain't too big.
No. Are those try to be funny? Are those 15s or 20s? Come on, shut up.
What you working with right there?
Yeah. Stop asking people, do they got extra catalytic converters? Because they don't.
Come on.
Don't ask them.
They out there taking them things.
Yeah, don't ask them what oil they put in it. Like what they come on. Just admire the car and keep it pushing.
Good brunchin. So people, look, y'all already know every day we go ahead and go into different emails and y'all send us little DMs and things like that. So I'm like, yo, let's do these emails. Y'all want to ever email us and be a part of the show? Y'all can email us at the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com, because you heard that right. We got mail. Right now, let's get into our first email. And I like this one because right now it's just me and Ace, and it's kind of got to do with some comedy stuff. So this is definitely fist apart. So here it goes. Hey, Brunchin fam. I was watching Kevin Hart's Mark Twain Awards show on Netflix, and Chris Rock was on there talking about the advice he gave Kevin. He stated that after the advice, within 3 years, Kevin was bigger than him. He now says advice. He says now he advises comics to shut up when giving advice. I know these were jokes, but I have to ask, as comedians, is there ever a time that you feel that giving advice would give someone a leg up on you? And if so, does it prevent you from helping? Can't wait to hear y'all debate. Tawana. Thank you, Tawana, for this one. I'm gonna let Ace. Touch this first, and then I'll get ahead and jump in. How you feel about that, Ace?
No. To give it a straight yes or no. I don't feel as though withholding information would prevent anything. Now, I do say that I don't give everybody the same information because that as comics, we're real like it's funny that Erykah Badu said as a keep in mind I'm an artist and I'm sensitive about my stuff, and it's the same thing with comics. Like comics are very sensitive when it comes to their craft. So I can't tell somebody something that I possibly could tell Bill. You know what I mean? Now, and with that, in the same manner, I'm not going to give the same advice to Bill that I would to somebody else, or vice versa. I'm not going to, like, I can tell Bill, like, bro, nah, that ain't going to be a good look for you, da-da-da-da-da. And Bill knows it's coming from a place of love. Somebody else, you say, oh, you hating. And then all of a sudden, when they fall flat on their face, they looking at you like, man, I should have listened, or you were just trying to prevent me from doing this, so I still had to find out on my own. They'll try to find a reason. So it doesn't, to answer your question, Tawana, it doesn't prevent me from helping, but it does modify who I help. So I'm with Chris Rock, even though he, like you say, he said it as a joke. I'm like Chris Rock. Everybody don't get my advice. I don't, it could be somebody that I'm seeing doing something that I done been down. If I don't rock with you like that, you got to find out the hard way. But a person like Bill, if I see him either, questioning, I'm like, nah, bro, don't do that. I did it. Don't do it.
So for me, I agree with you. And I'm going to compare this to this. Like, let's compare this to sports like basketball. Me and you play for the Brooklyn Nets, right? We play for the Brooklyn Nets. This is what we do. We got plays. These are the plays. This is how we do to get to the championship. Now, during the summer, we play for Team USA. You know what I'm saying? So now we got teams from the other teams that we get ahead and work with, and we can work on their game, but I'm not giving them everything. You know what I'm saying? I can't give them everything because now they're going to get ahead and take it and run with it. What's me and my team supposed to get ahead and do? And then it's like everybody can't take getting criticism from people. Or like you said, I can say something to Ace that Ace would be like, something, you're right, I understand that. I can say something to somebody else and they can be like, what are you talking about? I'm like, nah, can't tell you. You know what I'm saying? And some people know everything on their own. So it's hard when you do that. Shout out to Mike. Mike, what up? What up, Mike?
Shout out to Mike. Good brunch.
What did Coach say? Coach said nobody rocking with nobody rocking with. I'm like this. See, people like this are the people you don't get the secrets to. Okay.
Look. That's why Coach Myron is a coach now.
Look. Listen, that's why you're coaching. You know what I'm saying? He thought he was going to the league.
You thought you had a chance.
And then he said, "Yo, Ace, what up?"
What up, Chris? Big shout out, Chris, CEO of Comicville. Big shout out to him. He does great shows in Atlanta, North Carolina, New York, all over the place. Big shout out to Chris. And I think Chris is one of them type of people that probably get a lot of comics that ask for advice, and then all of a sudden you got to be mindful of who you say it to, mindful who you work with. A lot of comics don't want to hear it. They just don't. We can say it to them all over, like, yo, I've been doing this for a while, and I'm talking about not just me, I have been, but I'm talking about what's up, man. I'm not talking about necessarily that I have more tenure than the next or whatever. But me and Bill can say to somebody, man, I've been doing this for a while. I'm telling you right now, bringer shows don't really do nothing. They just want to see you put butts in season. First thing they say is, but it's still the Apollo. Like, that still doesn't take away from what we're saying. What we're saying to you, and they get upset about it.
But I think it's like this. It's one, I don't go out there like when people I don't go out there. A lot of people go out there and want to give they own perspective to stuff when I didn't even ask you for it. You get what I'm saying? So and that's one thing. Me as a comedian, if I want something, I'm gonna go ahead and approach somebody. Hey, yo, Ace, I know you've been doing this for a minute. Let me get some advice because that's what I'm looking for. When you come looking for it, then they're open to either taking and receiving. Now, when I give you a little bit of information and I see you really doing something with it, then I'm like, okay, they can get ahead and listen and take certain things and we can get ahead and grow on that. So it depends. Like I said, I think it's real situational who you give things to. But I feel, like I said, it was a joke where he came at it. But he was like, at the time, Kevin was working to where, I see something in him. I want to help him. Now, whether he takes my advice or he does, I threw it out there for him. Because Kevin could have said, oh, thanks, Chris, and said, forget it and do his own thing.
Because I don't know if you saw it.
No, I didn't see it. I didn't get to see
but
it.
I didn't get the chance to see it either. But I saw the clip of what Chris Rock was talking about. So when Tawana referenced it, I knew what she was talking about. Chris Rock deliberately said that his advice to Kevin was, hey, the people that you're hanging around with, you're way better than them. Stop being around them. Some people could have been like, yo, those are my people. Those are my peers. You're hating. Yeah. Nah, he said Kevin took exactly his words, and then he said 800 days. He said less than 800 days later. That's what he said. Yeah. So less than 800 days later, he's like, he was bigger than me. Yeah. And he was like, only him and Aziz are the only two that have ever taken his advice and did exactly what he said. So, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. There are some people that, like, I'm with Bill. I'm not going to give you the advice because I see that you stuck in your ways. And then there's some people that I'll give the advice, but I can't give everybody the same advice because they're not going to receive it well. That's just how it is. That's just the
people. I know y'all been waiting and y'all want to know where she at. She's here.
Come on now. Bring her up.
Come on. First lady to the building. Meek is in the building. She here.
Hi.
She is
the first lady of the brunch squad. The first lady of the brunchin show.
Good brunchin, Meek. Good brunchin. Good brunchin.
Hi, everybody. Happy Taco Tuesday.
I knew she wanted. I know she wanted her Tuesday. And she acted different. Shout out. She got the hair done. It's the birthday week. See, I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it, but I see what you're doing.
I don't know. I don't know who started the Taco Tuesday thing, but when I got big on the Taco Tuesday thing, when LeBron James used to do a whole lot of Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
You got excited. Videos. You got excited. So
yeah, I was like, is that a thing? I was like, is that a thing? And
that's hilarious. Meek, did you hear that? Were you able to hear the question?
Yeah, I heard it.
How do you feel about that just in general? How do you feel about them like giving advice to people? It don't even have to say like in college, just in general.
Or are you that can potentially put them ahead of you? That's more so the question.
Yeah, so if somebody else that wants to do it, like going to like card reading and stuff like that.
So one thing that I love that Kanye West said that Lauryn Hill said was, you're a leader, you're not the leader, right? So as a leader, whatever advice I give you, and if you end up, making it more than me, hey, I'm always going to be remembered because I gave you the advice. I do feel if I have advice to give you, I'm going to give it to you. You take it. That's what I do all day. That's my job anyway, as it is. Like I sit and I'm giving the best advice as I can. But I do hold back on certain things. Like with my position, there's certain baths or certain candles or certain different things that I sit and I do for myself that I won't tell nobody because that's just not for you. I feel that's for me and I want to keep it for myself. I don't tell everybody, even if there's because we sit and we talk to ourselves. You understand? And we're like, I'm going to just sit and do this. And if it worked for me, if I feel I want to share it to somebody, I will. If I don't, I don't. So I don't give, if there's advice out there that I want to give to somebody and I know deep down in my soul, I might just waste my breath because I did hear you say, Bill, like, some people are just stuck in their ways and you could give them the best advice the best advice, but they still going to sit and be stuck in their ways. So I won't repeat myself. I'll tell you one time, but I won't repeat it.
Yeah.
But I don't. If I give advice and I know it's potentially they could get. First of all, nobody's gonna go above me. Nobody like. I am who I am. So, and you are who you are. So, whoever you get to, more power to you. Love, light, peace, blessings always. But
now,
for me, nobody's going to be above me.
This also comes back to the thing is him passing him, but I feel like there's room for everybody. I feel like there's Chris Rock fans that don't mess with Kevin Hart like that. There are Kevin Hart fans that might not rock with Chris Rock like that.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like this is just an example of they are both well off in their careers. You know what I mean? And they're both eating. You know what I mean? What? So whether Ace pop right now, and I say I'm still doing what I love to do, and able to provide, do whatever.
But I
gotta plug that still. We can work together. So it's different situation. But I think
one of the things I had to realize is exactly what you're saying, like that some people don't like Kevin Hart, some people don't like Chris Rock, but they might be fans of the other. It took me a while to realize everybody wasn't going to like my comedy. And then now some of it is just they don't like my comedy, and then some of it is people hating, which will be haters. You know what I mean? But I don't think it's just on me, it's on a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have multiple people they're gonna hate on. But it took me a while. I struggled with that for like the first 6 years. I struggled with people not liking my comedy. Like I had a lady tell me, like, you're good. I just don't. She's like, you have a good presentation. I just don't think you're funny. And because she didn't like the fact that at the time, I did a whole lot of jokes that were like black people do this, white people do this, black people do. That was my whole thing. And then all of a sudden, once I started talking about myself and I found my voice, I had somebody that was like, "Oh, you trying to be like Kevin Hart talking about your family?" And I was like, "Well, damn, can't nobody else have a family?"
Yeah, right.
Like can't nobody else talk about their family? Is that what you're saying? Because if that's the case, Kevin Hart ain't the first. Bill Cosby did it before him, and you know what I mean. People talk about their family, So, and that thing was on YouTube where they posted it, and I didn't take it down. I didn't get it blocked, but my daughter was pissed off about it, and it took me a while, and I had to realize, like, wait a minute, okay, let's just think about this. Everybody's not going to find you funny, and that's okay. So when it came to advice, I had to realize I don't have to give everybody advice. And I learned that from Jay. Big shout out to Jay in Jersey, because I used to be the main one. Tamika, you should do this. Bill, you should do this. So-and-so, you should do this. And then finally somebody was like, man, you act like you know stuff. And I was like, no, I'm just trying to help. And Jay, when we was on the ride home, Jay was like, stop helping these motherfuckers. Stop.
Everybody don't want it.
Everybody don't need to hear your voice. Everybody don't need to hear you. And
my thing is this: I feel like people like that. We like mean well. Like we want to see, like certain people want everybody to win. You know what I mean? Certain people genuinely want everybody to win. But then, like Meek say to me a lot. Meek be like this: "Yo, you can't save everybody, yo. You can't. You know what I mean? Even though you see people that have great potential, but when you start giving them information, you like running into a brick wall. It gets to the point where I'm like, keep on. I'm putting so much energy into it, and it's like, for what? They're not receiving it, so leave it alone. Leave it alone, and let them find out on their own.
Yeah, Supervillain said advice has levels. If I ask for advice about my relationship, I need sound advice. If I'm asking you about a craft, I'm literally asking you how to be better. And then Derek said, Ace be talking like player haters ball. They're gonna hate. No, it's true.
Let me ask you a question with that supervillain. Maybe you can answer that. So, are you saying if I ask for advice for my relationship, I need sound advice, right? But then if I ask for advice on a craft, I literally asking you how to be better. But wouldn't you want in a relationship? Wouldn't you be asking for advice for your relationship to get better as well?
I mean, we could let him answer, but I think what he's saying, supervillain, correct me if I'm wrong. I think what he's saying is in a relationship, you don't want somebody to say, well, this is what I should do, or well, this is what you should do, and they're not doing it. You get what I'm saying? He's more so talking about, okay, is this somebody that if I'm in a relationship,
are you practicing the same thing? You practice what you preach?
Are you practicing what you preach? But in your craft, I'm asking for how can I become better. I don't worry about what you can do to become better, because you may not be on the same level. If I'm sitting there and I'm talking to you
at my point where I'm at right now, how can I get here? Now, if that ends up taking me and do whatever,
right.
Now,
I'm sitting there talking to
asking
you
for it,
That's like somebody talking to you like, well, Bill, how can I get on Netflix? I ain't been on Netflix. Don't you think if I've been on, I would know, I would put myself on first? I don't know. But at the same time, if somebody come to you and say, Bill, how can I get 5 minutes? And you're like, well, the first thing you need to do is shoot a special. Now, to do that, you need to go to Jersey City. Like, no, they're not ready for a shooting.
You can read his comment.
Which call? He said that Supervillain said, to better my relationship, yes, but in a craft that you are a part of, you are literally helping me to be a better comedian, which could potentially propel me past you. Now, I don't mind that. And that's what Bill and I was saying earlier. And even to me, I don't mind that. If I give you an advice and it helps you get to the next level and you're above, then great. Like Mika said, that's true. Then I'm known. I mean, some people may get upset. Some people might be like, man, now every time somebody come, Tamika, how did you hear about the VMAs? They be saying, you better say Bill name. You better. No, I'm not. I don't sit there and just me personally, I don't sit there and point out everything I've helped someone with.
Right.
Because then is it genuine, or are you looking
or you expect
I'm expecting something. You get what I'm saying? I'm gonna use Bill for instance. Bill did a special, and Bill asked myself and Cletus to be on with him with writing or assisting in writing in the special. The reason why our names are down is because for credit purposes, it makes sure that you give people their just due. But if I gave Bill, if let's say, for example, I gave Bill 10 minutes of that set, 10 minutes of the 40 minutes he did, and I said, yo, that whole 10 I gave Bill. Every time Bill do it, I ain't gonna be like, yo, shout me out now. Shout me. No. This was for you. This was molded for you. So I wouldn't say that for me.
That's why you can't, and that's why you don't have like certain people work, because like, okay, if I write a whole joke, right, and the joke is funny, but then I say it to Ace, but Ace got something that could take that joke to a whole nother level, and Ace be like this, nah, I ain't gonna tell him that, because if I tell him that joke is gonna go here, then that's not the person for me to get ahead and be, because now we hold each other back. You know what I'm saying? And it gets to the point like how we talk all the time. If Ace is holding me back in some ways, let's say, and I'm supposed to be here, how we moving, then he's holding himself back. Because if we're gonna be, this is the person that they want, and they doing all this kind of stuff for, we want to grow with each other. If I can't grow and you can't grow, we both ain't growing. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's where a lot of people get caught up. Kayla said, if a comedian is on a level I'm trying to get to, I'm asking for advice all the time. Supervillain said, I know y'all don't mind. Some people hate, and that's just real. It is hate. And Kayla also said, the first time I met Ace, I asked for advice. So that's what's real. Like, if you really want to know, like, I see you here, you see my set, how'd you feel about it? What do I do? You got to be open to be able to take constructive criticism. You know what I mean? Don't ask questions you don't really want to know the answers to. Because now, when they don't give you the answer you like, now it's like, oh, this dude hate. No, I'm trying to help you. Like, I'm not hating on the joke, and I can be like this. Yo, listen, that joke, even though you got laughed, it's not funny. But if you did this, if you could add something, but you're not going to get that off of. That's just giving advice, and us coming from experience. You know what I mean? And like, perfect example. People that when I remember when I first came in, they say, "Yo, Bill, don't depend on the music jokes. You never know what's going to happen." Okay, yeah, I'm cool. I'm killing with this Beyonce joint with Capone. All I get to the comedy club, and DJ messed it up. Call for the music. DJ messed it up and threw me off. You know what I'm saying? But that's you depending on music and do it all. You know what I mean? So those are the things that when somebody told me, see, this is why you don't need to depend on music. So now I know. I could have been like, yo, what are you talking about? But I seen so many people fail with that situation. So, it's crazy. But like I said, some people can take the advice, some people can't. But people, if y'all ever want to get ahead and send in any emails, y'all can send it into the Good Brunchin Podcast at gmail.com. And we can go ahead and get into Yeah, but it's time to get to the topic. If y'all do want to go ahead and join the conversation, want to hop on the live with us, just ask for the link in any of the platforms. Just say send the link, and we will send it to you, and you can join us. But Ace, hit him with the topic for today, Ace.
All right, so the topic for today is none other than what holiday do you hate celebrating, but you do it anyway? What holiday do you hate celebrating, but you do it anyway? Mika, I'm gonna go right to you. Mika, what holiday do you hate? It could be any holiday. It could be any holiday.
Easter.
Easter, okay. Why you hate Easter?
But it's not because what y'all think. Okay.
Why you hate Easter?
I don't even practice it. And the only thing I probably do is the egg thing. So like that the kids can have fun. But my personal belief, I don't believe in Easter. I don't believe in the whole concept of putting Easter as when Jesus, came back or whatever it is that they sit and use Easter for. I don't agree with it. So I don't celebrate it, but I do the fun things with the kids, like the Easter egg hunting and all this stuff. But I personally overstand the definition of Easter, so I don't really, that's it.
Bill?
Okay. Me, I'm gonna have to say Valentine's Day. Valentine's Day, nah, I'm good. And it's not just for because one, I have a phobia of Valentine's Day because that's when I got sick in high school. I got a whole phobia of it. Like you lock me in a room with nothing but Valentine's Day cards, and I probably pass.
He'll lose it.
Yo, I'll tell you right now. Nah, listen, I'm holding myself now because I when it my wife knows. Don't give me nothing that says Happy Valentine's. I'm good. I just really started saying it. I'm getting better at saying it.
Okay,
but honestly, I just don't. But I do it because I have to take myself out of the situation because it was it's not about you. It's let them do it. So I just all right. But I just want you to understand. If you don't feel, I go hard all year round. You know what I mean? I can go hard all year round.
Well, Valentine's Day,
you're not gonna make this one day for me.
You dip out. Supervillain said 4th of July. I'm from the hood. It's not always fireworks around here. I could agree with that.
That's real.
I agree with that. I don't like fireworks. I hate them. I hate them with a passion. That's not my words. I'm gonna tell you my worst holiday, and it's sort of kind of has fireworks in it. But 4th of July, I don't like it because people go overboard.
Ain't that the same word Supervillain just said?
No. I said that's not mine.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, okay.
Yeah, no. Mine is New Year's Day. It's pointless. That is the dumbest holiday. What are we celebrating?
That we made it over to the new year.
And we made it to another summer. We don't celebrate Happy Summer's Day or Happy Spring Day.
You don't never turn up on New Year's. That's your problem. You know what I'm saying? That's just take your angry ass.
Maybe we should just celebrate New Year's Eve.
Yo, New Year's is the New Year's Eve. It's dumb.
New Year's Eve isn't dumb.
Why ain't it? What are you celebrating?
You're because you're coming up to that final day, and you gotta sit.
What are you? Yo, Supervillain just said that's true. What do we celebrate? Everything.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you what I celebrate. Every year, I go back and look at what I did this year, and that's called a year in what is it called? A recap.
A recap, yes. That has nothing to do with it.
And that's why I'm celebrating New Year's Eve. Because now, look, I'm a recap. I'm looking back. That's why I'm toasting. I'm toasting to everything I've accomplished this year. All that kind of stuff. So that's why I'm celebrating. I went through the whole year. I got all this stuff going on. And I'm chiseling and going into the new year into greatness.
No,
continue.
All right, hold up.
Year review, year recap, whatever you want to call it.
Let me ask you this, and Vonnie, I'm not.
Yeah.
Never be.
Yes, he's trying to be the New England.
No. I'm asking a question. Hold on, Bill. You got your house in what month?
What does that have to do with anything?
I'm gonna tell you. You got your house in July.
Yeah.
So you don't celebrate. So it's not an accomplishment that you got through a year of mortgage payments and everything is good.
And I celebrated.
You don't celebrate it the same way you do New Year's. You don't be sitting there popping bottles and all
Yeah,
that stuff.
I'm gonna have me some champagne and I do a toast. I mean, I ain't doing it because it's a big accomplishment. But guess what? That also on top of everything, I had a special this year. All that stuff. You put it all together.
Your special was in November. Your special wasn't in January.
No, I'm just saying all the stuff when you put everything you did in the year, you bring it all together. And that last day, you say, so I got something to celebrate.
There are people that are homeless that celebrate freaking New Year's. They will sit out.
So what I'm understanding
in the beginning of the year, they didn't have a blanket, and at the end of the year, I got a blanket. So I'm gonna celebrate because next year I might have a whole box. I'm gonna celebrate on New Year's. Yes, it's hard, but I didn't have a blanket in the beginning. Boy.
Hey, yo. Yes, it's
I'm
hard.
just saying.
Come on. No.
So what I'm understanding Bill say is on New Year's Day is when he celebrates all his accomplishments throughout the year. Instead of celebrating it one day at a time, I'm gonna just link it all together in 1 year.
Because you celebrate.
So if July made 1 year that I get it.
Let me tell you.
Hold on.
You can celebrate. Like I
so
said,
I
can celebrate the buying of my house. Right, that's one thing.
Okay.
I can celebrate and be like, okay, cheers. I can celebrate my special. Hey, yeah, cheers. I can celebrate that. But now, when you go back and look at that whole year, I have this whole day to celebrate, and then the next day reflect and get ready for my next year. It's okay.
I'm gonna call BS on that. Here's the reason why. I'm gonna tell you why.
Tell me.
On your birthday, do you celebrate it on January 1st?
No.
When do you celebrate?
I celebrate my life.
You celebrate
on
your birthday. On your birthday.
Yeah, but I made it through a year.
That's an anniversary of your birth.
Yes. And it's another accomplishment of the year.
Hold on. Your wedding anniversary is the anniversary of your wedding. That's
something else to celebrate on New Year's Eve. I made it another year married. Go ahead.
No. When's your anniversary?
I told you, in New Year's Eve, we are celebrating everything we accomplished in that year.
So you telling me that if I go on your Facebook
celebrating
page,
our lost weight.
So hold on. So if I go on your Facebook page on New Year's Eve and New Year's Day, you gonna run down a shitload of stuff and you ain't gonna mention it no more.
What I'm thankful when people do it all the time. What I'm thankful for, that's what I'm I did this
stop trying to blur the lines.
No, I'm not blurring nothing. I'm telling you what I'm doing.
You're on your birthday, anniversary.
If you call me from now on every year New Year's Eve, I'm gonna tell you what I'm thankful for. You'll be like, hey Bill, you missed this. I'm like, hey, I ain't want to celebrate that right now.
Exactly. Because you celebrate, like if the kids go to graduate, you don't say ha ha ha. You gotta wait till January 1st to celebrate.
No, we celebrate it, but then we're thankful for it because we can look back on New Year's Eve and be like, yo, y'all that's what the whole celebration is for.
We're looking back on it. But what
a year of accomplishments.
What do we already celebrated it. We did
not
it.
all together.
Why are we celebrating it all together?
Because guess what happens when you go celebrate?
You know why
right?
Ace thinks this way? Because Ace is like, we done celebrated all this shit. Why the fuck we gotta spend more money on New Year's Day to accomplish it for everything?
No, I ain't saying no.
Think about it. Every other
you know, first off, wait.
Wait.
I need you to understand. You can have a great New Year's party out of Tamika's favorite store, Dollar Tree. Okay, you can set up a whole Dollar Tree party.
It's not about the
no, because she just said something about you got to spend all this money. No, we gonna celebrate.
No, y'all do spend a whole lot of money on it because I don't. My thing is this: what do we? In every other holiday, you can point out what you're celebrating. Every other holiday, whether you believe it or not, that's neither here nor there. But every other holiday,
you don't believe in New Year's
because there's nothing. What are we celebrating?
I just told you. I just sat here and told you for the last.
You said a recap of everything we did within the year.
All my blessings. I'm celebrating the yearly. Hold on. Year blessings.
You're telling me. So do you celebrate? Do you recap Christmas?
That wasn't even for me. That's for Jesus.
No. Do you recap Christmas?
What do you mean? Why would I recap?
Yeah, I do at the end of the year when I put the receipt in my taxes. I put for fucking this stuff. I'm claiming this. So I recap it.
Oh my God. Right? How do you think I made it through the year? Jesus.
Listen to
I'm telling you, you're not going to win. You're not going to win.
The year goes from when? January 1st to December 31st.
January 1st to 1st.
Yeah, January 1st to December 31st, right?
Yeah.
All right. We just celebrated Christmas on December 25th.
Mm-hmm.
When January 1st come up, we celebrating Christmas again? You putting that in the thing?
It's the celebration of Jesus' birthday.
It's not celebrating Christmas. It's not celebrating Christmas again. It's celebrating that we made it to another Christmas. It's celebrating that we made it to another birthday. We're celebrating that we made it to another wedding anniversary.
Yo, Ace, I'm sorry, brother. You're not going to win.
That's what it is.
Yo, Supervillain just said it. We literally celebrate a new year on our birthdays. Celebration of life, yes. We made it to another year. That's on your birthday.
I get that. And
so I'm still celebrating on the first.
No, because I'm still all the stuff. I made it to that year in the year.
So you're doing a double celebration
in that year. What's up?
You're doing a double celebration on stuff you already celebrated?
No. We're just thankful for. We're thankful for, and that's what we're giving thanks on New Year. Like, yo, I'm
First
just
of all, New Year's. New Year's is for all of like the whole world, I guess. That's the whole world thing. My birthday is not the whole world.
Thank you.
So I celebrate it.
But now, hold on. Me. Watch how I get
I just celebrate New Year's because I get to pop bottles and say Happy New Year.
Yo, look, hey, me. This is how I'm about to get him.
That's
look, me. He said, yo, we give a year, we celebrate a year of thanks, right? That's what you said?
Uh-huh.
That's a Thanksgiving.
What the hell is Thanksgiving then?
What's up?
What is Thanksgiving? I thought we give thanks then.
Who said I celebrate Thanksgiving?
Oh! yo.
I'm thankful for
that. I'm
for the food that was received on Thanksgiving.
Oh my
You know what I'm saying?
Yo,
I was thankful that I had a meal.
You can go down the list. I thought about this. You literally could go down the list.
Are you not thankful for that?
New Year's is the only holiday that we have nothing to direct it to.
I do too. I just told you.
What?
The celebration of making it out a year and going into a new year.
That's your birthday.
No,
not a new year. A new year. Oh shit! 2023. We're in 2024. We seen 2023. And we saw 2024.
Bill, I love you, and I love that girl right there. But don't use her as a help because she is making your shit worse. She look if you and
I'm gonna keep it as that.
Bill, did you hear what she said? Bill, she said,
it's not midnight at the same exact time on the around the world. But listen, and that's why you can celebrate it twice if you fly.
I kind of agree with you, but I'm trying to help him.
You know how many times I done called James and say, yo, I think I messed up. Let me try it again. I want to be on LA time.
I really thought about it. And then I was like, yo, that's true. I was like, yo, that brings a good thing. That's why I brought it up. And then Supervillain said, yo, that makes sense. For real. Everything else we tie into something. We can't tie New Year's into anything.
Are there any other holidays you don't like?
If I had to pick, my second would be 4th of July because I hate fireworks.
Why do you hate fireworks?
I just don't like. I just don't like them, yo. I
always wanted. That's one like.
You know.
Yeah.
I always wanted to be the old lady outside in my lawn, shooting the firecrackers at the neighbors. Get the fuck out my lawn!
Hey, yo.
Yo, I never been a fan of fire. I just never been a fan of fire.
Look, I always like the only thing my parents used to let us get 4th of July. They used to have like, you know, the little sparklers you just hold and it's be sparkling and whatever. I'm like, yo, nobody want that. I'm hearing around the corner. Boom.
Yeah.
So now I walk into Lowe's. Yo, you know me. I'm a big kid. I went and bought fireworks, put them in the driveway. Yo, the kids around the corner, BJ talking about the kid said we have illegal fireworks. I said, yo. I said, they're not illegal.
Wait, you got the joints that shooting up in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, you wow.
But they sell them at Lowe's. They sell them at Lowe's, so I'll go ahead. I'm a big kid, so I want to go ahead and light those things up.
Yeah,
no.
So that means you won't be able to come over here, Ace, because we drive all the way to Pennsylvania to get our fireworks.
But that's where a lot of people go.
But see, you go to PA is different.
They either go to
we spend close to thousands on fireworks.
Even Myrtle Beach has the same kind of setup that PA does.
Yeah, they got a thing out here in Jersey now. They have like a whole tent.
Sorry, I said Myrtle Beach. I meant south of the border. I'm sorry.
Yo, but now look, Ace. I'm gonna be honest. I be scared though lighting on joints because you know JPP Once I seen that hand, that nub he got.
Yo,
I remember a dude. I remember
the mitten hand.
Yeah, I remember a dude from the block that lost 3 fingers. He lost 3 fingers shooting. So now he only got this. This is all he got. It's all he got. So
he running around like this.
Yeah,
he giving L's to everybody.
Yeah, he running around with the L's. That was one.
Oh my God!
The other one was these kids thought it was funny in school. They put a stink bomb in my book bag after it had already like lit and it was done. So now it's done, but it had just got done. So now it's in my book bag and they had it cracked. So everybody like, yo, man, he farted. And I'm like, it's not me. I'm crying. I'm in 4th grade. No, it wasn't me, man. I ain't do it. Ever since then, I ain't like him.
Gone.
A stink bomb is a firecracker?
It was considered one.
You can light it.
You light it, but once it goes you light it, but once it go to the end, it don't pop or nothing like that. It just has the
okay.
Yo,
the joint,
what is wrong with that man?
Yeah,
he's sitting like this. Man, it went over my bag, and I was like, it wasn't me.
I was pissed off. So I just never been a fan of him. But
I like them drinks. I be running, like I be scared, But like I'm watching like a big kid. It's crazy.
So are you the type? Are you the type when it comes to fireworks? Let's keep it on fireworks because then I got a question about holidays. Period. But are you the type, or any of you the type, since y'all like messing with these things? Are you the type to stand there like you light it and just back up enough where it won't pop you? Or are you the type that you want to run and throw it at somebody?
No. Oh, listen.
It's depending on the firecracker. It's depending on if it's the firecracker that I know is gonna like, I'm gonna run after I light it. Of course, I'm not gonna be stupid. But I'm definitely one to take the little ones that before the little ones that you that you light and go they small. I'll light and throw it at you and start running.
Wow.
Yo, I was in a car with somebody, right? And she goes, yo.
I won't throw it in nobody's car.
No, we're in the car, and she's like, let's light it and throw it out the window. Now, you know me, I'm not at the point where I've like done it in my hand. I said, no, that joint be on the ground. I light it and get away. Bro, I said, she's like, no, she lit it in the car. I was sitting there like, because the joint is going off and she threw it out. I said, no, we're not going to do that.
I will never go to war with Billy and be in a tank and we got to throw a bomb out the window at him because he's going to be scared. Billy, don't just shoot the gun, Billy. Don't touch the bomb. Please,
I'm out. I'm talking about park the car. I'm tucking and rolling, yo. I'm out of here.
All right. So here's a question. As far as holidays, people in the chat, you go ahead and do it. Here's a question: what holiday or what is done at a celebration that is like too much? Are you like, yo, all right, enough is enough? Oh, M80s.
M80s. I get them every year.
And blockbusters. Them in what was they called? Like TNT blockbusters or
I can't do M80s out here though. Out here,
Supervillain just said I used to throw M80s at people. Don't judge me. It was the 80s and I was unsupervised. That's a safe
we used to throw them off the roof. We used in the Bronx. We used to get mad M80s. Be right in the roof.
Sound like a cannon. M80s sound like a cannon.
And when them just
so imagine when it's dropping down from a roof.
But what
and that should land right in front of you.
What was your question? My bad.
What celebration did y'all when y'all see y'all like it's too much? Like they doing too much. A holiday related or something like what's too much? Like if you want me to say mine, and then that way y'all can think of like mine, gender reveals. It's too much.
Oh my God.
Don't nobody care enough. Tell us the sex of the baby and keep it pushing. All of this. We gotta playing bait. I watched the gender reveal where they wanted the father to hit something that was going like the ball, I guess, or something.
Baseball.
That was supposed to explode, and then all of a sudden it's supposed to be this nigga, he couldn't hit the ball. I'm like, hit the ball. Come on, fam. Why are we doing so much in these gender reveals? I hate them. I hate them. What happened to the old days of
Police! Help!
Right.
Police! Help!
What happened to the days of here go the piece of paper and you go back and say we're having a boy or we having a girl? What is all of this? That's just me.
What you think, Meek?
Me is the half birthdays.
The half birthdays?
Yes, there's people celebrating 6 months, 1.5, 2.5, 3. Why?
Come on.
That don't make sense to me. The baby don't turn 6 months and then we gotta celebrate a year 2. Get out of here.
Yo.
See? Did you see what Supervillain said? He said gender reveals. I did not come to this baby shower to participate in a gambling contest. Come on now. This is too much. Yo, Bill, which one you hate? What's doing too much?
Beefing with the unborn is crazy.
Was doing too much?
I'm not beefing with the unborn.
Is the quinceañeras. The quinceañeras, okay?
The quinceañeras?
The quinceañeras. You know what I'm talking about.
Okay, I gotta hear this.
No. I've been hosting. They doing too much. Like, what are you gonna do when you get married? Like 16? That's what we doing? 15?
Wait, quinceañeras? Okay, I'm about to say.
Excuse me, 15 quinceañeras? Nah, yo. They spending thousands of dollars for a dress and these. Nah, bro. Nah, it's not.
Wait,
look, I love
quinceañera is 15, right?
We turn 15.
Quinceañera is like a sweet 16.
Like a sweet 16. Even some of the sweet 16s, like y'all, like I don't get it twisted. I want to do a nice sweet 16. But when y'all spending these $5,000 and you know what else?
But
is
a sweet
crazy?
16 is the same thing as a quinceañera.
Yeah, and they both
it's
crazy.
Just a different
Yeta.
age.
It's a different yeta.
Quinceañera.
Quinceañera.
So wait a minute. So let me ask you this. You brought up the dresses. Do you think the prom is too much too? Because I'm damn near there.
Yo, the prom? Yo, do you know what these kids is pulling up in?
Yo,
these cars, yo, I've never even touched half the cars that they pulling up in for these prom. Yo, what happened to the stretch Hummer? Like we had the stretch Hummer. Like
that was it. That was it. I had a limo. And if you was good enough, a Rolls Royce. That was it. You get the Rolls Royce.
My kids had a fly ass outfit, and they mother drive them to prom. That's it.
I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't gonna do that, but what did I do? I was in a limo both of the times. That then one time I had the convertible. Like I took the convertible out, but it was too cold. So,
but here's my thing. Here's my thing in regards to that. Like for example, a quinceañera. I never seen a quinceañera. I heard of them, but I never seen one. So
you seen a wedding before? You seen a wedding before? Just imagine a wedding at 15. Just imagine a wedding.
I seen this video. There was a young lady that literally could not walk in heels, but because it was her prom, all of the women, she was walking like so slow, like so timid, Bambi legs. And the women's like, they're like, she gotta learn. And then all of the comments, of course, is like, well, why she wearing shoes like that? And they like, just say you a hater. And I'm like, no, this girl can't walk in heels. Yeah. Why is she wearing heels? Why is she wearing stilettos?
Doing the little Kim.
Right. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what she looked like. Couldn't come down the stairs. And they, it would look like the hood, so they didn't have no banister. So one of the women helped her down the stairs or whatever, but she was like walking so timid. I'm like, okay, now when she leave y'all think she ain't gonna take them shoes off? Doesn't make no sense. I think it's too much. It starts from the gender reveals. Them gender reveals, boy. Them gender reveals will make me listen. The emotional for real. Here's the thing about one of the gender reveals. This one little boy grabbed the balloon. I guess it was supposed to pop the balloon and then everything's supposed to come out or whatever, all the powder or whatever. Little boy grabbed the balloon and let it go. The mother almost knocked his head off. And I'm like, yo, okay, so now you just say it. Just say whatever it is. We just not gonna have it like who we just here to celebrate the fact that
I had a gender reveal. I liked, but it wasn't. Mine was just balloons and boxes, and I was having twins, so we were just seeing what it is. It's like a quick thing. It was like okay, so I enjoyed it. I
wouldn't mind the cake one. Like when you cut into the cake,
you have the cake. I mean, you got little games. It's really
I don't mind that stuff, but when you start overdoing it, like we
so do you not agree with having a gender? So you don't agree? You don't agree with the gender reveal party at all?
I agree with it, but I think it's doing too much.
Like,
I think
so now would you rather have a gender reveal party that you came to and we all just there hanging out and it was just a cake and we open the cake and that's it?
No. What I'm saying is, if you got
what's your ideal gender reveal party?
Gender reveal for me would be if we have games or whatever like that. Maybe have games of what the parents would prefer to have. You ask different questions and see, like, if I'm hosting it, I would go to you and be like, yo, what you prefer to have? Now, if you say I prefer to have a girl, I'm going to ask questions that may bring everybody to, even if it's like crossword puzzle. Yo, this is going to build to this, and so on and so forth. Then from there, my thing would be, like I said, cutting the cake, maybe popping the balloon to do that. Or I seen somebody. So
where's it becoming too much? That's what I'm trying to find out, because everything you said is like
sitting here playing baseball and the nigga can't hit the baseball. I seen a plane come across.
Right, but look,
it's a girl. You spending money on a plane?
Wait.
I seen that one. I was outside. I seen that joke.
Hey, we doing.
But now my thing is, if the dad is a baseball player,
but clearly he wasn't.
He definitely clearly not.
No, we just say he could be a pitcher. You know what I'm saying?
Look. All right, you play golf. If your thing is,
they got a gender reveal golf balls.
Right. We got gender reveal golf ball. Okay, that's still a thing. But if I don't play golf and I'm out there and I'm not even being funny. I'm out there how you had you seen how our conversation a little bit earlier when we told you to switch sides. I'm out there doing that. Eventually you be like, hey, bro, hey, we ain't got that much long. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Yo, let me be the godfather. I'll do it for you.
Come on, man. You already know I'm the uncle. Give me the club. Come on. We ain't got that.
First of all, who's broke ass was charging?
Mika, come over, Ace. We got shit to do. Come on.
Come on, man. Yo, Supervillain said, I know somebody that was charging for a gender reveal. Let me tell you something. Nah.
Too much.
If I pull up to the gender reveal and you charging, nah.
Yo, that's what I mean.
If I gotta pay to get into your gender reveal, don't ask me for a baby shower gift.
Fact.
Yeah, that's what you look. Right. Look, you get to the gender reveal, right? You go to park and you see somebody in a reflective jacket like this. Come this way. They pointing at it like this. They're like, how you doing? How can I help you today? You like, I'm here for Tanya's gender reveal. Yeah, that's gonna be $5 per park.
Bumblecard.
Yeah.
Yo.
And don't invite me and I gotta pay for parking. I'm not going.
I'm not
going. It'd be like this.
Zoom
like
it.
This. What you think they're having? Boy or girl? Girls on this side.
Boys on this
side.
Right. Team boy, team girl. I'm not doing that. Like, I think that
the left of the boys.
Right. I think it's too much. I think that gender reveal, that's the one thing that I'm like, yo, when it comes to holidays, before it used to be Christmas, like people that would start Christmas decorating like real early. Like I used to like.
All right. So now let's ask this question, because when do you put up your tree? When is it okay to put up your Christmas tree? Meek, go ahead. Meek tree still up.
Go first.
Meek tree still up.
You said what?
No,
what?
my tree still not ill. Shut up.
Wait, what day you said?
My tree is either put up the night of Thanksgiving or the day before Thanksgiving.
They don't even let the turkey leave the house. Don't even leave
Thanksgiving, either we putting the tree up the night of Thanksgiving or on Thanksgiving is already up because we put it up the day before.
Yeah, Black Friday.
What? Yo, hold on. Do y'all see this?
Yeah, super
day after Halloween.
Wait, my tree goes up the day after Halloween. Yo, that's what T wanted. T this year she wanted the tree up November 1st. I was like, you're wild.
Nah.
The only way I'll have my tree up on Halloween
after Thanksgiving
is if I'm doing a Nightmare Before Christmas theme type thing. But to have your tree up for Thanksgiving, to have your tree up for Halloween,
it's crazy.
Not before Halloween, the day after. So
day after Halloween.
The day after. Well, I'm not gonna lie, a lot of Hispanics do that. The beginning of November, they sit and they put the trees up. I do it the night before or the night of Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
I don't. That's it.
I had mine up I put mine up Black Friday, but this year, because she asked for it, I put it up. I just didn't decorate it. She was like,
No, I just started getting, since we moved, I do the real trees now. So I like the smell, but I'm just like, yo, it's too early.
First of all, more power to you for even doing the real tree.
Yeah, we've been doing
more power. You gotta lug that thing in, then you gotta get rid of it. You gotta clean up the pond, water it.
Yeah, it smells good though.
No wonder. Look, hey Meek. No wonder Bill looking at us crazy. He like, who gonna be watering that thing for a whole month?
Right.
December 20th, and that man said you ain't gotta water it till at least the 26th, and I'm gonna take it down by it. Like, now here's another question: when do your tree come down?
I'm ready to go.
We do it. No, the tree. We take the tree down after 3 Kings Day. We take it down after 3 Kings Day.
Bill is pulling the tree down December 25th.
Yo, as soon as the tree go down, it's Happy Kwanzaa. So we celebrate Kwanzaa. We gotta get rid of this tree.
Get these gifts from under this tree. I got to go.
Yo, I'm like this. Yo, y'all want these gifts, right? Put them up in your room. Get them up
in your room. Daddy, what you doing with the tree? Hey, this got to go today. Bro. We just got it 2 days ago. Don't matter. Because tomorrow you ain't gonna water.
What? Yo, stop. The angry producer gotta stop talking about my trees come down after Valentine's Day. Something stop. No. But I know some people that don't have the real tree. I've been to their house right now, and they still got their tree hanging.
My tree come down January 1st.
Yeah, I'm like that first week of January sometime.
Yeah, mine come
January
down.
6th is down. Once we finish celebrating 3 Kings Day, then it comes down.
Shout out to the legendary Face Man in the building.
Face Man, what's up, Face Man? Yeah, I would say definitely January 1st mine comes down. On January 1st, that's it. Because first of all, my kids ain't got long to be out of school, and you're gonna help me with these decorations. So take them down.
That part.
And then I hate taking the lights off and stuff, man. I hate.
That's why you got to get see. This is why you don't need no fake tree. You need a real one. And I know we're gonna talk about this. That's why you need a fake tree, not
come with the lights.
Yes, mine come with the lights. All you gotta do is plug them up, baby. You plug them up, everything is good.
Nah, they want to.
Yo, my tree's so fire, right? That is separate, like you can separate all 3. Is really, really huge. That tree is big, right? All you're gonna do is click them together and plug it in. It has like a magnetic thing where all the lights just turn on. All you gotta do is plug it. Even it's amazing.
Yeah, I got
tree is great.
Fake tree for a couple years, and it was the one that came to life. But then she wanted to do different colors and
no. See, that's why you get the tree. Like for us,
switch the light, right?
You got a white tree. You got a white tree.
A white tree.
Yep, you decorate it whatever way you want with your colors. The lights is
and they got the white lights.
You can add on anything else, but
color and the reflect.
Yeah, this whole setup here is white. All you doing is anything you add on with some color, it's coming off. That alleviates.
Am I wrong for
what stays, what goes, and then like Mika said, my tree comes in 3 sections. Top part, you ain't gotta take the branches out. You unhook it, you drop it like this, you turn it upside down, the branches just fold up. Boop. Pop it right back in.
See, I got
the only time you gotta do
how y'all feel about, because I said my grandkids are gonna have their parents have their Christmas tree in their house.
Right.
I don't need a tree in my house. They could just come get their gifts. I'll probably have a little tree.
My mom still put up her big tree. My mom still got the big tree because she wants the kids to come to the house to see her tree.
Big shout out to my mother. My mother thinks she lived in freaking Rockefeller Plaza when Christmas comes.
Yeah, my mom got the tree. You got to come see the tree. She got
the big ornaments. She got all of that stuff. Like her ornaments is huge. My mother, every year, got a different theme.
Tamika, when you become the abuela, okay? Abuela.
Yeah. I just don't want to I'm going to have a tree for the grandbabies, but I'm not going to do like now. They got their mother and their father.
But people,
I taught their mother and father very well.
People, we hope you enjoyed today. We've been here with you. The Good Brunchin Podcast. We are here Monday through Friday. And before we get out of here, I just got to remind you about May 19th, y'all. Listen, May 19th, Inglewood Car Show, Excalibur. Harmon Concierge, and your boy Bill the Billionaire is hosting. I'm telling you, it's gonna be crazy. DJ Pinnacle, the craziest card is coming to Bergen County, and I'll be your host for that car show. So make sure you're in the building. It's your boy Bill the Billionaire. May 19th. I holla at y'all. Peace. So people, make sure y'all pull up. Make sure y'all pull up May 19th to the Inglewood Car Show. It's going to be a dope event. Bring the kids. They got the bouncy house, everything out there. Like I said, people, follow us on all platforms. The Good Brunchin Podcast. It's your boy, Bill the Billionaire. Meet you at 8th round. We highlight that tomorrow. Peace.
Good brunchin', a good brunchin', a good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast.
Everybody.
Good brunchin'. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast. It's the Good Brunchin Podcast.
Everybody.
Good brunchin'.